Last week, Canon UK tweeted an announcement is coming on July the 17th at 11 o'clock British Standard Time with the title EOS R. Then Canon USA just a few hours later tweeted that a big announcement would occur on July the 17th at 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And Canon Rumors has also come forward stating that the Canon EOS R5 Mark II and R1 would be announced on July the 17th. But before we get to the details, please subscribe to this channel. It doesn't cost you anything, helps this channel grow, and keeps you up to date on the latest camera coverage. And we've stated for months that the Canon EOS R5 Mark II and the Canon EOS R1 are going to be announced at the same event on the same day, and that was going to be sometime in July. And then just a couple of weeks ago, before anybody else, we stated that that date would be July the 17th. And we didn't have a time until we got those tweets from Canon UK and Canon Ireland. But over the last couple of days, I've received several bits of information from people, well, not bits of information, several concerns from people stating that they've heard from various people, some sources even being Canon managers themselves, stating that the July 17th date is just for a big tease, a teaser video. It doesn't really seem to make any sense for me. And you know what? I don't believe at this point Canon's just done a really good job of keeping everything quiet, protecting things with their a bit of a disinformation campaign to just come out and say, you know what? This is just a teaser video. No, I'm willing to believe, and I'm willing to commit to you that the July 17th date is an announcement for both cameras, the R5 Mark II and the R1. And why am I so sure? Well, once again, another trusted source provided me with this invite from Canon Australia. It reads, "You're invited to attend a special Canon event on July 18th, 2024. We're opening the mysterious boxes that have appeared in select stores across Australia. Experience Canon's product range firsthand. Enjoy complimentary refreshments, participate in exciting giveaways, and much more. Be there in person for a nationwide reveal of what's inside the box." I'm not sure what these people are doing, this Canon manager is doing, by trying to spread some more disinformation. But on July the 17th, we are definitely getting a big announcement from Canon, as Canon USA tweeted. And that big announcement is for two new cameras. The much anticipated flagship mirrorless camera, the Canon EOS R1, and the camera for, well, most of the rest of us, and that's the Canon EOS R5 Mark II. And Canon Rumors backs this up, going a bit further, stating that we're also getting some new accessories. Furthermore, Canon doesn't do invitation events like this one here in Canon Australia for just teaser videos. No, Canon isn't the type of company to schedule an event on YouTube for just a teaser video, to have a countdown. They're not the type of company to organize an event the day after, or it could be the same day because of that international date line. We're talking about Australia after all. Now, everything lines up from the multiple known sources that have been telling me that, first of all, something was going to happen in July, that it was going to be for both cameras, and then telling me the July 17th date, and then providing me with this information about this Canon Australia event. And of course, what we're seeing from Canon themselves from the two tweets. And of course, what Canon Rumors is saying. No, we are having an event on July the 17th, and that's one of the reasons why you now see down below smart pre-order links for the Canon EOS R5 Mark II and actual pre-order links for the Canon EOS R1. Why one and not the other? Well, some things kind of got out of the bag a little while ago, so that's why, and this is another indication here, we actually have the pre-order page for the Canon EOS R1. It just has that notify me button at present. But you want to go ahead and copy down these links if you're even remotely interested in buying either of these two cameras. And the reason being is they're both going to sell out. They're both going to sell out very quickly. And if you don't go ahead and get into the queue pretty quickly, you could be waiting until 2025 to get either of these two cameras. Copying down these links, putting them in your browser, and then refreshing them as Canon starts their events is just going to get you further up in the queue before anybody else. And to help bring in the announcement, we actually have a live stream starting 1 hour earlier at 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and I'll be bringing my expert panel of guests to talk about both of these two cameras. We'll talk about the latest information, the latest leaks that we have on both of these two cameras, any leaked images, who they're for, and what we would do if we were the president of Canon, Canon USA, Canon Global, and what we would do with either of these two cameras, who they're designed for. And we're going to have guests that are shooting currently with the Canon EOS R3 and also with the Canon EOS R5, wildlife photographers, portrait photographers. And we're going to bring in and cover the announcement live. We'll have it closed captioned because we're going to talk over it as it's happening, giving you our expert advice. And hopefully it would be really nice if we could actually land somebody who actually has hands-on with either of these two cameras. But if not, I can guarantee you this is going to be a fun event with lots of different viewpoints to welcome in the event, because we are going to have these cameras very soon. The Canon EOS R5 Mark II is supposed to start shipping in August. That was September, but it's now August. And of course, the Canon EOS R1, from what we're hearing, it's still going to be much later in the year, November. But I'm just wondering, could that potentially change? Could we see some shipping in August or September? Well, you just have to tune in on July the 17th. And a big thanks to all of you for using my affiliate links and my pre-order links in the past. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. It means an awful lot to me. Now, if you do use any of the pre-order links or my affiliate links in the description down below, because there's lots of sales on, a big thank you, because this is what keeps this channel going. I don't make a whole lot of money off the ads that YouTube rolls on this video. But if you purchase anything using my affiliate links and my pre-order links, it really is appreciated. Thank you. Thank you very much. However, if you're in Canada, I highly recommend that you reach out to Patrick at Downtown Camera. I have his toll-free number in the description down below. He ships anywhere in Canada, but not outside of Canada. And go ahead and mention my name, and don't be surprised if he sharpens that pencil, regardless of what it is you want to buy or pre-order. And if you're from outside of the United States, then really consider reaching out to your local camera store. There's a lot of really good trusted stores out there. And the last thing we want to do is see those little stores go out of the way in terms of big retail online stores. And as much as I love Adorama and B&H, I really do love my local camera store. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon.